90-day Fiance. Angela is in shock after Michael's visa gets denied. 90-day Fiance couple Angela and Michael received some bad news on Sunday's new episode. Angela, 54, and Michael, 30, have been anxiously awaiting for Michael's K-1 visa to get approved so that he could move to Georgia from Nigeria. However, Michael reveals in a FaceTime call to Angela that his visa got denied and breaks down in tears. While Angela is also devastated, she says she's a fighter and that she won't give up on Michael coming to America. Angela is upset at the news, noting that she pays taxes and that she has more than proven to the government that her relationship with Michael is the real deal. "I've already been to Nigeria twice. What more do they need? A porno?" she asks. Meanwhile, back in Lagos, Michael meets up with his friends and gets into a fight after one of his friends, Aide, calls Angela trashy. In the last season of 90-Day Fiance. Before the 90 days, Michael's friends and Angela didn't get along, and at one point, Angela threw a drink at them. Still, Michael is fiercely protective over Angela and knocks the glasses off Aide's face as well as the drink out of his hand when he called her trashy. Later, Michael calms down and tells his friends that his visa to come to America was denied, but that he truly loves Angela and that he's not using her to come to America. Meanwhile, his friends are still not a fan of Angela and tell TLC cameras that they feel he is making a mistake when it comes to his relationship with Angela. During last week's episode, Angela said that if Michael couldn't come to America, they were done, since she couldn't realistically do a long-distance relationship. Michael also got a rude awakening from new American friends he made in Lagos, who told him that life in Georgia was going to be a lot harder than he thought, and that it wasn't realistic for Angela to have a baby at her age, even though having a child is important to Michael and his family. 90-Day star Angela reveals when the trouble really came for her relationship with husband Michael on Last Resort. Angela Deem and Michael Ilesanmi are one of 5 90-day fiancé couples heading to paradise for another shot at love and therapy with their on-again, off-again partners, even as 90-day fiancés Angela Deem basks in paradise. It looks like her marriage to Michael Ilesanmi is headed in pretty hellish direction. As the happily ever after star geared up to participate in another TLC spinoff, 90-Day, The Last Resort, she shared a little bit about why the show, in which Michael participated remotely due to travel restrictions, made her feel like her relationship with Michael was changing for the worse. On one hand, it was really great, she told Entertainment Tonight about the therapeutic experience. At least he was there, you know. But at the end, what really got me at the end of the night, when everybody got to go home or into the hotels with their partners, or at least beside their partners, I didn't. Angela continued, "That's when the trouble really came, because I've had everybody's husbands on my back porch and all the women getting their beauty sleep. I'm like, what the hell's going on here?" The reason for the visits. Angela's sage advice. "I can't even worry about my own relationship because I'm turning into mama now," she joked. "You know, I finally had to put a stop to it and say, hey, get your friggin' husbands. I'm trying to work on my relationship, my husband." Angela and Michael first appeared on 90-Day Fiancé before the 90 Days Season 2. They later appeared on 90-Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, where the married couple struggle with trust, distance, finances, and other love interests. The season, which ended in January, concluded with Angela sobbing over Michael cheating with another woman online. Angela Deem tells her fans she'll say bye-bye to 90-Day Fiance after Season 8 of Happily Ever After. 90-Day Fiance fan account .NEDVIS on TikTok captured some of Angela's recent live videos and shared them with fellow franchise fans. In one video, captioned, "We want Michael Ilesanmi on the single life anyways, not her," Angela told her followers that the network doesn't have enough airtime to include her and Michael's whole story. That is, unless they give her a spin-off of her own. Angela teased. Listen, after this season, bye-bye. Angela continued about how it's not easy for her to film her real life for TLC's cameras. Angela shot down the notion in response to her fans begging her to join a future season of 90 Day, The Single Life. No, the *** K. I will not, was Angela's response to her fans' suggestion. I'm not doing The Single Life. No, I'm not. This ain't just me wanting to do a show. Okay. Angela teases an upcoming movie she'll star in the second TikTok. Angela hinted that she's trading her reality TV career for one as an actress in Hollywood. Yeah, remember, I told you I'm going to be in a movie? Angela claimed as she held her fingers over her lips and said, "Sheh." Angela continued, telling her followers it would be a little bit before the movie is released and that the film would be maybe my own, maybe not, maybe somebody else's. Angela's husband, Michael, claims they aren't faking their marital troubles. Amid all the chatter, Angela's estranged husband, Michael, recently spoke out, as monsters and critics reported, and shot back at skeptics. Some 90 Day Fiancé viewers believe that Angela and Michael have been faking their tumultuous relationship to garner more screen time and increase the network's ratings. But according to Michael, that's nonsense. In response to a recent Instagram post accusing him and Angela of lying, Michael fired back, "I don't fake anything." So, have we seen the last of Angela Deem on TLC? It's hard to say, especially since cast members signed NDAs. If you ask 90 Day Fiancé viewers, it seems the consensus would be saying sayonara to Angela. But when they'll get their wish remains to be seen. In the meantime, all Angela's critics can do is cross their fingers and stay tuned. Season 8 of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, airs on Sundays at 8/7 on TLC.